On the eve of the Republican House vote to ouster her as number 3 leader of the GOP, Liz Cheney tonight spoke on the House floor defending her position and the importance of protecting American democracy. Take a listen.
Remaining silent and ignoring the lie emboldens the liar. I will not participate in that. I will not sit back and watch in silence while others lead our party down a path that abandons the rule of law and joins the former president's crusade to undermine our democracy.
Tomorrow's vote regarding Cheney's possible ouster will be the culmination of months of tension within the party, as Cheney has become a frequent critic of former President Trump, voting for his impeachment earlier this year and also refuting his baseless claims about the November election. Now, ballots will be cast anonymously, but Cheney, a staunch conservative and daughter of former Vice President Dick Cheney, is widely expected to lose the vote tomorrow and lose her standing as the third most powerful Republican in the U.S. House. And the person most likely to replace Cheney is 36-year-old upstate New York Congresswoman Elise Stefanik. Stefanik has been endorsed by President Trump and House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy, among other prominent Republicans. Now, at first a far more moderate Republican, well, Stefanik has since become a vocal supporter of former President Trump and backed efforts earlier this year to challenge Electoral College results in the aftermath of the November election. NewsNation's Tom Negevin is in upstate New York tonight with a look at the Congresswoman's district and what they feel about what may happen to her tomorrow. Tom.
New York's 21st congressional district, Rob. Yes, 150 miles due north of New York City and light years away politically. This is Elise Stefanik's district, rural, blue-collar, working class, and as many folks here are very, very willing to tell you, this is Donald Trump country. And yes, they will also tell you a lot has changed here. This used to be a Democratic stronghold from 1993, represented in Congress by Democrats until Elise Stefanik came along, becoming the youngest woman elected to the House when she flipped this district in 2014. And as you say, Stefanik and her supporters here preparing for the very strong likelihood of another political star turn come tomorrow.
When she first came, she made sure to talk to all of us throughout the whole area. She didn't just pop in and pop out again. She stayed here. She attended whatever function was happening. She made sure to be a part of Fulton County. She got to know us. We got to know her. She got to know us.
This is huge for us. I mean, this is one of the first times we're actually getting our agenda, getting our message out there on the big national stage. We're getting so much more recognition for our issues and matters up here.
This lady is so intelligent. And she's so real for the youth part of her age, considering
Fair enough.
I'm a little bit more mature.
Okay, I'll take your word.
She's real. She means what she says and says what she means.
Elise is one of the best people I've ever met. I met her when she was first campaigning. She is true. She is intelligent. She is outgoing. She is a terrific person, and she cares about her district.
She may be a very polarizing figure, this elevation, potentially very controversial across the country, but obviously Elise Stefanik very popular here in her home district. Her anticipated elevation to the number 3 spot in the House of Representatives, a massive change in political fortunes, but a lot of folks also very quick to point out an even bigger shift in political allegiances. For someone who came into office as a moderate, would barely say Donald Trump's name in 2016, and did not vote for him in her party's presidential primary in that same year. Live in Fulton County, New York, Tom Negevin, NewsNation.